Hello, it is my pleasure to greet you from one of Concord's landmark sites, historic sites, Sleepy Hollow Cemetery. My name is Kevin Thomas Plotzik, and I have the honor to be the president of the board, a 13-member volunteer board of many citizens whom you all may know, of the Friends of Sleepy Hollow Cemetery. They are the board of directors. We have been an organization, a volunteer organization here in town, duly registered in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts as a tax-free organization. Our mission, which has held and been realized for 20 years, and we are now in our third decade, is threefold. It is one, for the beautification, two, for the enhancement, and three, for the advancement of Sleepy Hollow Cemetery, again, one of Concord's treasures. I'd like to tell you a bit about what we've accomplished in the cemetery over the past 20 years and a bit of insight into where we're going in this third decade. In 2019, the town took on the task of rededicating the Melvin Memorial. Our gift to that effort is this sign, professionally created, which does a couple of things. It gives the history of Morning Victory, the Melvin Memorial. It talks about how the reconstruction and renovation took place, what the designations are, etc. And this was a gift of ours, unveiled that day in June 16, 2019, at the rededication. If we could come over here again to the Melvin Memorial, one of our gifts to the town, there were two gifts in honor of our 20 years of service, was the purchase and installation of these permanent bollards. They are designed to give honorary distinction to the monument, as well as to indicate a line of demarcation where visitors are welcome to stand here to admire the three slabs and, of course, the wonderful Daniel Chester French carving, which is a landmark, again, in this beautiful cemetery. Here are some of the examples of the achievements that we've made in Sleepy Hollow Cemetery. First of all, we have published 3 publications. The first has been a map, a trifold map of Sleepy Hollow Cemetery that has been revised several times. It is a wonderful walking guide as one visits the cemetery. Another has been Sleepy Hollow Cemetery in its history. How has it evolved? What is it all about? And third, which is a favorite, is the compilation of the obituaries of Concord luminaries. These are the original text of what was written many times in newspapers like the New York Times when the notary became deceased. They are the original. They are written in very elite and stylish language. Very, very comfortable reading on learning about the lives of those important people buried here. Other aspects of our accomplishments have been our annual breakfast hosted at the Colonial Inn, and I'll tell you more later about a coming one. We have also done improvements in the cemetery. Now, we are separate from the town cemetery committee, but we work in close collaboration with them. For example, we have installed 7 granite benches in the cemetery for folks to use as places of quiet reflection and rest. We have also identified 26 Massachusetts indigenous trees located in Sleepy Hollow Cemetery. We have identified all of those. Two of the sites in Sleepy Hollow Cemetery that our directors maintain and install new plantings are 2 gardens. One is here, almost at the entrance of the main gate, and the plantings are changed seasonally. two of our directors, three of our directors, in fact, come out and water and weed and take care of the area. The second one is another garden up on the top of the hill known as Bill's Garden, which is in honor of veterans. We also take care of that spot and maintain it and keep it seasonally planted. Here we are at the entrance to the knoll, the newest section of Sleepy Hollow Cemetery. And as one drives up Bedford Street, the last gate of the old section of the cemetery, the original, would lead you to another project that the Friends have incorporated into the cemetery. And that is the Mr. and Mrs. Thurston Hanley Commemorative Garden. They were extremely committed volunteers. Both have passed to beautification of the cemetery and volunteering their planting. I urge you to stop by and visit that site. Here at the gate, we are going to give our second permanent gifting to the town in commemoration of our 20th anniversary. And here's what it's going to be. Above the sections of the gate are going to be black letters that will spell out Sleepy Hollow. That is significant, most particularly because they are replicated from the original signage that was at the Pritchard Gate, the main gate of the cemetery. We decided to do that, one, in historical commemoration, and two, to help better identify, or more fully identify, this particular section of Sleepy Hollow. So the letters will be in. We are hoping midsummer. That will again spell out Sleepy Hollow, and will be a testimony of our commitment to the beautification, enhancement, and advancement of Sleepy Hollow Cemetery. The publications that I mentioned are available in various vendors in town. They can be found on our website. The Friends of Sleepy Hollow, our directors, want to thank enthusiastically the Chamber of Commerce, particularly its leadership team, for the invitation to present to you this insight into Sleepy Hollow Cemetery. I hope it gives you an impetus to check further into what this Sleepy Hollow Cemetery is about. And I ask you to look forward to our upcoming activities. At the conclusion, you will see our website. Please sign in and check out what's ahead for the Friends in this third decade. Thank you very much.